Hello, let's do a video about Google Suites and actually log in with Google credentials. Okay, now the tools we use with Google are Google Drive, Google Docs, Gmail, Google Calendar and Tasks, Google Sites, YouTube is very important. We have Google Keep and sometimes we use it. It's like something similar to Evernote but with less capabilities, but still cool. And then Evernote, Asana, and Insightly, we can log in using Google credentials. How? Okay, let's do. Um, let's let's add an account, for example, or sign out. Now, it will ask us to put our credentials, so it will be studio@thecanary.com in this case, and then we put the password. Next. Okay, done. And this will work with any Google apps. We see here in the upper right corner all the applications, forms we use sometimes, we use plenty maps, yeah, we use plenty of this stuff. And in the case, for example, of Evernote, if we go and we sign off, come here and say log out and say sign in, it will ask us to do uh, it did it automatically. Normally, it will ask, let's do it Insightly logout. And now, yeah, if we go to Insightly and login, we can just type here, the domain is the canary.com, login, and now it will ask us which account we want to sign in, and well, it goes automatically into Studio, but sometimes we have the same dialog box of logging into Gmail or Google Calendar. And with Asana, same story. We choose the credentials of Google. Now, let's go to Google Drive. Now, we see that there are two folders with inboxes. They're called inbox, like 00. Okay, this inbox is the folder where we're going to check all the information we haven't categorized and we haven't organized. And in theory, whatever shows in here have to be in another folder. So then the nature of this folder is to be empty. Now, how do we select and classify the information? That will be in another video. Then we have another folder that normally is for my own use, so you don't need to worry. And after that, all the folders we have start with CHT, so that will be Canary Hospitality and Tourism, or CCM, Canary Construction and Management. And in here we have, I think we're gonna see it better in the desktop. This is synchronized in my computer. So we have operational, where we have all the videos of missions that we need to do. So for example, I did a video for Anton, and here's the video. This is all the files that the video program creates every time we do a video. So normally it has a date underscore project underscore who MGP, which is myself, Marcos Gonzalez Puga, to ASP, Anton and his surname. So this is operational. Everything in operation is just temporal. Then we have legal and tax. Yeah, we have depending on the case, we actually migrating information to here, so it will take some time to have everything well organized. Then we have accounting. It goes per years and then per quarters. Audit, then marketing, accounts, um, accounts which is linked to the CRM, and production where we have basically the projects. In every project we have a system of folders. Like this is a good example. And where we have archive just to put all the stuff. data and resources, all surveys and information that is proper to the project. Deliverables, information that we create that is ready to be sent out. Input and output, information that we receive from consultants or we send to consultants. And then we have the folder of the deliverable. For example, in here we are working on sketch development stage. So this stage started in June, and so far in this project we only have work in the first stage. Then we create more more stages as needed. Then we have another folder called resources. This is very important because we have asset admin. So we have here some templates, my picture and my signature if we need it, even my passport. Then we have asset marketing. So we have all sort of logos. Normally we use this one here, 200 by 200. This is the old logo. Um, and then asset production where we have all the templates for other projects. Then um, Google Docs. Okay, Google Docs, we also have templates. And the templates are already loaded into Google Docs. So if you go to template gallery, we have now a type of letter and some type of reports. This will increase the amount of documents, but we try to keep it very simple. Like for example, the letter um, comes already with a signature. Sometimes we need it, sometimes we don't need it. So with the document title, the date. So it's just a matter of filling what we need and deleting what we don't need. Even sometimes we don't need dear because it's not a letter for someone. It's just a small report. Then if we have to do a bigger report, we also have templates for that, and we have schedules, and we have plenty, and it will keep growing. It will keep growing. Okay, now Gmail. Oh, you see, now it comes here. Let's log in. Email now is like Studio at the Canary, but we're going to set a delegation from my account, so you will be able to manage my personal email. Um, and that's another video, and that is actually a bit more complicated because all the projects have to be stored with proper labels and also the contacts. Then we have calendar, same story. We have the by default is Studio at the Canary, but we have a folder here, a calendar here, Marcos G. Puga, which is my calendar, and it shows in my calendar. And this is very important because sometimes you will need to set appointments for myself. For instance, tomorrow I have at 3 p.m. the most important meeting I have ever had in Australia, which is my citizenship test. And normally we have to set which calendar it is, Marcos G. Puga. Yeah. Then we have a calendar for compliance. So this is in Pitt Street, level 5 or whatever I need to know. This is very important because if you set a calendar, I need to know all the information that I need to be aware of and where it is, etc. Who is coming, and then create meetings for that, minutes for that. Now, the compliance is for obligations we have to set, but that will be in the future. And then the intranet, where you'll have the business administration and production manager. Probably I'll create one that is like executive assistant or something like this. Now, YouTube. YouTube is important because all these videos we load them in YouTube, and then link them in um, in the intranet. So basically what we do is just create the video and then just drag in here, and it will take some time to upload, and then we just copy the link and put it in the intranet. Ooh, something happened. Well, I'll check that out later. Google Keep, let's not worry about Google Keep. And Evernote, yeah, is composed of these three main folders: one for admin, one for marketing, one for projects. In the projects, we normally have one node for every project, one or two nodes. It doesn't matter. I mean, we as long as we start the node with the name of the project, then underscore and is planning or is meeting or is whatever, then it's very easy to find nodes with the searcher. And then on the notebooks, which is this, we can have one. Yeah, we have one for marketing, one for admin, and there's plenty of things we need to keep handy and try to be as organized as we can. And then for task, which is a different thing, and I know that it sounds like complicated, but actually keeping it different um, allow us to concentrate on particular thing at a time. So this one, we have again three three different boards, and then for CCM, so we have the Canaan, we have CCM, and then we have CHT. Now I'm not really jumping into CHT at the moment, only focusing on CCM, but we have, yeah, missions, which is particular task for projects. Then we have one for marketing and one for administration. Then the task normally is quite easy. Yeah, we need to do an email to Lorien Fiji. To who? Okay, this is assigned to the Canary Studio. When? Well, it will be tomorrow. Then we can add subtasks, and we can add progress, and we can add files. We can do a million things. And in Sightly, finally, there are tons of videos about Insightly, Asana, and Evernote tutorials that I recommend you to watch. But in Sightly, basically what we use is contacts. Yeah, we have plenty. Then we have organizations, is, yeah, basically like companies. Then we have leads of people who are not yet a customer, but it could be a customer, and opportunities when a lead is really really hot and is really about to sign a contract. So we have done communication with that lead. Then once the opportunity becomes a contact, a client basically is a contact, then we create a project. In this case, we have three. In fact, we have many more, but little by little we add in them, and every project would have some custom fields that we have to fill up with basic information and the type of projects. We have a history of all the communication and notes we take. Then emails, we can send emails from within Insightly, and you see how, because we can link contacts to the project. That's very handy. So let's say that this one, we also add Kyle, who is actually the arborist guy. Yeah, this is the arborist for this project. Yeah, so if we want to send an email to Kyle, well, actually, we have to set up the Gmail for this account. Okay, so yeah, so we can. Yeah, I just created that, so I can come here and put Kyle again. You see, Kyle shows in 25 South Avenue and also in 42 to 44 Chamberlain Avenue. Why? Because it might work for these two projects. You see, now if you go to the contact, it shows in two different projects. We can we can send an email. Hey Kyle, how you going? Hey Kyle, Kyle, have you got a chance to check on the arborist report for 42 to 44 Chamberlain Avenue? Please let me know. Cheers. Email subject 4244 Chamberlain Avenue. Yeah, contact send. Schedule send, yeah, send it now. I'll send it tomorrow morning. In 3 hours. Yeah, in 3 hours. Okay. Um, so we can do all sort of things with this email with this CRM system, which is very handy to keep all the information of the projects in place. Now, this goes in parallel with Google Drive for the projects itself. If we go to Google Drive, we go to production, and we go to 42 to 44 Chamberlain Avenue. And this is where we store all the information. If we go to documentation, we have all the stages and we have all the files, the AutoCAD files, ArchiCAD files, and PDF, Word files, and this is normally unnecessary to have in the CRM, because this is focused to deal with the clients, and at the end of the day, the clients they don't really care if we created 1,000 versions of one file. What we need to have here very clear is to, if we go to 42 to 44 files, we should have the most current file linked in here, okay, or the history of what we're talking about. Imagine that we're just talking to the customer on the phone, and we need to, yeah, the scaffold quotation, yeah, we have it right here, and it comes just all the PDF. That's, for example, oh yeah, okay, yeah, very good, whatever. Okay, so this, what else do I need to show here? Yes, something else. Milestones and tasks and events. Okay, this, it seems to be redundant with Google Calendar, and actually it will show in Google Calendar, but this is different because this is how do we stage every project, and this we'll see as we set it up, that we can create custom pipelines for every project, and a standard pipeline for every project that we can customize. So this one, I don't think it has anyone done yet. You just have some random tasks, so we can add tasks. And normally these tasks are related to contact the clients, or contact consultants or counsel, but they are not that much related to actually produce the information. Okay, so this is yeah, the customer relationship management, and probably third parties relationship management, and all we use in here, like in Asana, say, oh, we also have tasks in Asana. Yes, these tasks are within ourselves for internal tasks to produce the documents. So yeah, that is confusing at the moment, but then it will be clear in the future as we go along. Okay, so this is the bloody boring video I just made about all the tools we use. Thank you. Bye bye.